Return to the planet of the apes.
Urko's as angry as I've ever seen him.
What did you expect? The humanoids outfoxed him, burning the wagon cages like that.
But he'll get even. He always does.
This attack Urko's planning is certain to bring the humanoid beasts to their knees.
And probably end the humanoid problem forever.
I can't wait for the hunt to begin.
Neither can I, pal. Neither can I.
The humanoids have got to be helped, Bill. They're nothing but easy prey for the gorillas.
But the caves do offer some protection.
Some, but not enough. You saw what happened at the last attack. The humanoids weren't able to offer even the slightest resistance.
Well, we're just going to have to teach them to make better use of their terrain.
Or maybe move them.
Move them? You can't be serious.
Why not? Suppose we move the entire humanoid colony to a safer place, somewhere they can fortify themselves, like the Indians once did in Arizona and New Mexico. They built pueblos into the sides of mountains for protection.
It won't work, Jeff. I mean, how are we going to find a place like that? Everything we've seen so far is flat and desolate.
We haven't seen it all yet.
Move the humanoids. They'd be really vulnerable to attack during the journey.
How could we convince them to leave an area that's been their home for who knows how long?
I think it's biting off more than we can chew.
They've grown to trust us. They saved our lives. I think we owe it to them to try.
True enough.
Are you game?
Well, okay. You're right. At least it's worth a try.
Good. You know those chimpanzee scientists you told me about?
Zero and Cornelius, sure.
They would know the geography of this place. If there is a safer location, they could tell us. It would save us weeks, maybe months of exploring.
But we'd have to sneak back into Ape City and try to locate their laboratory. And why would they help us anyway?
Well, they helped you escape, didn't they? Maybe we can convince them to help the humanoids. Do you think you could find their laboratory again?
Maybe, but it won't be easy.
Field reports, what do they indicate?
Our units are approaching full combat preparedness, General. We will be ready to move against the humanoids in a matter of days.
Excellent. What about the wagon cages?
Construction is just being completed, sir. They'll be stronger and more uncomfortable than ever.
And the humanoids? What about them?
Our scouts report they are back at their old stomping grounds.
Has the blue-eyed animal been spotted among them?
No, sir.
Then I want every available soldier to continue searching for him. The beast must be found.
Yes, sir.
Is the rest of the humanoid herd at the caves?
It seems so, sir.
Good, good. History will remember this attack of mine as military genius.
Well, we made it this far without being discovered.
But now we've got to find Zero and Cornelius. Are we anywhere near the laboratory?
I think it's closer to the center of the city.
The boat. Let's use the boat.
Good idea.
We're almost halfway across.
What's that?
Look!
They're bound to spot us.
Quick, over the side.
Hey, what's that?
Where?
There, in the lake in front of us. Mate, shine the light over there.
Oh, it's only an empty rowboat. Probably got loose from rent a boat stand. Come on, let's tow it in.
What for? Let the apes who own it tow it in. We'll call them on the ship to shore.
Good idea. That way we'll be able to continue our patrol.
Phew, that was too close for comfort.
Come on, let's get back in the boat and get going. We've got to find Zero and Cornelius.
Right. We're getting closer.
On the double, troops! Move it!
Sir, I want to report something suspicious below.
What is it, soldier?
There's an empty rowboat docked at the bank.
What's suspicious about that?
It wasn't there when I made my rounds a half hour ago.
Well, maybe it drifted in from somewhere out on the lake.
Maybe, sir. But someone or something expertly tied it to the docking post, and it wasn't any of us.
The blue-eyed beast. I wonder if he's in the area.
Troops, down to the river! Double time! Move it!
We're trapped.
There's a storm drain over there. Come on, quick.
Troops, fan out. Search every inch of the dock. If the humanoid beast is in the area, I want him found.
Which way now?
Our only chance is through the sewer.
Has the patrol spotted the beast?
No, sir.
Have you checked the storm drains?
Not as yet, sir.
Well, hurry up and have the sewers checked all along the line.
Any idea which way this leads?
None at all. What was that?
I don't know.
Watch out!
Bill, I'm stuck.
Me too.
I just can't pull free.
We have to. piece of tin. If I can reach it, it might help to cut us free.
Hurry, Bill!
There! That's got it. Quick, let's move.
Is the coast clear? What happened?
A convoy of guerrillas. I hope they didn't spot me.
Troops, spread out. Check the alleys and roofs.
We're safe, for the time being.
That sure was a close call. Anything around here look familiar?
The arch! I recognize it. And there's the laboratory.
Oh, Cornelius, I'm afraid. Zeus is just too smart not to know we helped Blue Eyes escape.
Zira, you're only surmising. We don't know for sure Zeus knows anything.
But if he does, what'll happen to us?
Let's not worry, Zira. Besides, are you now sorry we helped Blue Eyes escape?
Sorry? No, not at all. I only hope Zeus doesn't... Blue Eyes!
Excellent strategy, General. A perfect plan of attack.
I agree, even if I devised the entire operation myself.
When do we spring the attack, General?
In 6 days. Then I get my revenge against those humanoid beasts. Zeus is angered that we have not yet captured the talking humanoid. Well, if we capture all the humanoids, we'll get him along with them, right?
Brilliant, General Urko!
Remember, everything must be in perfect readiness for this maneuver. The military can't afford to fail this time.
Oh, Blue Eyes, I thought I might never see you alive again.
You caused quite a commotion, you know.
Yes, I know.
Why have you and your companion risked coming back here? You know how dangerous it is.
To thank you for saving my life, and to ask a favor.
But what can we do?
The humanoids are sitting ducks right now. We want to get them to a place where they can be free of Urko's threats.
We want you to help us find such a place.
Oh, I couldn't do that. Remember, I'm an ape, and this is my country. Such a thing would be unpatriotic.
You're also a scientist, Cornelius. And right now, the humanoids are a very endangered species. Without our aid, they could soon be extinct.
That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
You just can't stand by and let it happen.
Please help them.
It's much against my better judgment, but we shall try to help you find a new reserve for the humanoids. A place perhaps where they will be safer.
Thank you both.
Yes, thanks.
Do you know such a place, Cornelius?
There is a valley south of my new dig. I've actually never seen it myself, but I did come across its existence on an old map in the Simeon National Library. According to what I've been able to gather, the valley is extremely difficult to reach and has not been explored or even traveled through.
How do we find it?
I could make a copy of the map and take you out to a mountain range that runs in its general direction.
Who in the world could that be, Cornelius?
Cornelius. Zira, are you there?
It's Dr. Zeus.
Oh, no, he's caught us.
Cornelius. Zira.
Coming, Dr. Zeus. Coming.
Stay behind the table, and please, not a sound from either of you.
Dr. Zeus, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you here at such a late hour?
An inspiration, Cornelius. A sudden inspiration. As you know, the talking humanoid, your Blue Eyes, has still not been captured, and I think you two can help us locate him.
How is that?
Well, so far, the beast has proven to be far more clever than any of us imagined.
That certainly seems true.
No simian knows the mentality of the humanoids better than you two. After all, you've devoted your lives to studying them. I want you to prepare a report on every aspect of the humanoid's behavior patterns. Where is he most likely to hide? Where would he go for his food? How fast could he travel? Give us a detailed description of your Blue Eyes.
But Dr. Zeus, we don't really know Blue Eyes that well. After all, he was with us such a short time.
What was that?
Nothing.
Is someone else here?
Of course not, Dr. Zeus. A beaker merely overheated and burst. It must have been the chemicals we were mixing.
I see. Well, let me leave you with this. The report on the humanoid must be prepared at once. It is to take priority over everything else. Your scientific knowledge can be of great value in capturing the talking humanoid. Good night, my children. I always know I can rely on you.
Good night,
Good
Dr.
night,
Zeus.
Dr. Zeus.
Phew, that was close.
Did you hear Dr. Zeus, Sira? How he trusts us? How can we deceive him?
Oh, Cornelius, what are we going to do?
Cornelius, you've got to show us where the hidden valley is. It's the only chance the humanoids have.
I just can't betray Dr. Zeus anymore. No, I'm sorry. I cannot help you.
Cornelius, you two are scientists and simientarians. You know the humanoids are worth saving. They hold the key to your very own origins. Letting them pass into oblivion serves no one.
He is right, Cornelius. As scientists, we must aid the humanoids.
Very well. You two shall spend the remainder of the night here in the laboratory. I will copy for you the map which indicates the location of the hidden valley. Tomorrow at sunrise, I will take you to the mountain range from which you'll be able to note the valley's general direction.
I believe future generations of apes will applaud your decision.
The hidden valley is some 90 miles due south of here. It lies way beyond that far mountain range.
It sure is far enough away, but how do we get there?
It will not be easy.
Where are the caves of the humanoids from here, Cornelius?
They also lie south, about 15 miles.
What's the best way to get there?
There are two ways, both of which are treacherous. There is the mountain route, which is continuously patrolled by guerrilla army units.
And the second way?
According to the map, there is an underground river which runs through the rear of this cave. The river also flows south beneath the mountain range.
Has anyone ever tried the river?
As far as I know, it remains uncharted.
What do you think, Bill?
I'm for scouting the mountain terrain. If the humanoids are up to making it through, and we find a way to elude the guerrilla patrols, I think it's worth a try. What about you?
I think the river might be safer for such a large-scale movement of humanoids.
But Cornelius says the river's uncharted.
What's that?
The Guerrilla Desert Patrol.
We've got to get out of here. But which way?
The decision's been made for us. The underground river is our only chance.
Here's the map I've prepared. Take it and go quickly. And good luck.
What are you doing here?
Working.
What kind of work?
I'm an archaeologist.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I study the past in order to learn how we became what we are.
Well, anyway, this area is restricted. Do you have clearance to be here?
Certainly.
What's that noise inside the cave?
There's an underground river inside.
Is that so? Well, I think I'll have a look around.
We've got to get away before he finds us.
Our only chance is the river. Hurry up, let's go.
Sure is spooky in here. Gives me the creeps. Well, I'll be moving on. Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother, officer. No bother at all.
This place is absolutely incredible.
Look at that. Wow. I have a car just like that.
You had a car just like that. Jeff, is it my imagination, or does the current seem to be getting stronger?
It sure is. There's some sort of a waterfall up ahead. Quick, we'd better get over to the bank. Bill, the current's too strong. We'll never make it.
We've got to make it.
Bill, there's nothing to grab onto.
Well, Zira, tell me, is the report on the humanoid completed?
Not as yet, sir, but I assure you it soon will be.
Good, good. By the way, where is Cornelius?
At one of his desert digging sites.
Digging site? I told him the report had priority over everything. And besides, aren't these his tools?
Well, he actually didn't go to dig.
Then what did he go there for?
He wanted quiet and solitude to think about the report.
I see. Well, when Cornelius returns, tell him of my visit.
We made it, Bill.
Look, the caves of the humanoids.
We're home. You know, Bill, if we do get to this valley, we ought to have our laser drill.
That's gonna be a problem. Still aboard the spaceship in that lake where we splashed down.
Maybe we could get Nova to guide us back there. We could dive for it.
It's worth a try.
Something's up. Cornelius wouldn't be in the desert without his tools. I have a feeling the humanoid beast just might be in the area. Double the patrols immediately and place the entire army on emergency alert.